Welcome to Fit for Life. We're back, and today we're going to talk about water, which sounds like it might be kind of boring, but water is extremely important, especially to seniors. By age 65, we lose from our body at least half of the moisture in the water that's in there. So that's why I thought I would just open one of our shows, and I'm calling it Water, Water Everywhere. We're lucky enough to have water to drink, not have to walk miles for it. So I was holding on to this just to remind you, whenever you do exercise, make sure you have water with you. Start off with it. You can stop, take a couple of sips, drink at the end. Extremely important for seniors. I've been reading article after article and just realizing again how important it is. So I just have a couple of facts for you. Water moisturizes all of the tissues in the body and also your eyes. You know, seniors tend to get dry eye. I have it myself. I use drops, which helps a lot. It also moisturizes the lining of your nose, which gets kind of, when we blow our nose a lot, it gets kind of irritated because it's getting dry. Also your mouth. Your mouth gets dry. Do you notice when you wake up in the morning, it's drier than it used to be? We just don't have that saliva, as much as saliva. It also moisturizes our skin. And you know what happens to our skin as we age. So let's do all we can. And let's use moisturizer also. How about your vitamins and your medications? They don't go down there all by themselves usually. We need water to get them to disperse throughout the body. And of course, the more water you drink, the more you're going to get the benefit of your medications and your vitamins and whatever else you're taking. Also, it lubricates and cushions your joints. I'm going to do a whole show on just joints and how to keep them in good shape, so keep that in mind. It helps prevent something that can be very dangerous, but very simply rectified: dehydration. Sometimes people get dizzy when they don't drink enough water. They pass out. You're taken to a hospital. They give you an IV, and they say, "Did you drink enough water or any water today?" As we get older, the thirst mechanism doesn't work as well. So our body doesn't tell us you should be drinking water. Don't wait till you get thirsty, because you probably won't unless you're eating a lot of salt. So keep that in mind. It helps prevent dehydration. Very, very important. Also, there's a lot of fruits and vegetables that have a lot of water too, and you know what they are: watermelon, pineapple, cucumbers, which are also very healthy for us. Celery, if you like it. If you don't, you can have something else. Lettuce, you know, you should be having greens every single day. So these are just a few of the body processes that are helped along with water. But today is our day to do strength training, and we are going to use our weights. You can call these dumbbells, you can call them free weights, whatever. We need to do strength training. We don't get stronger with aging. We lose a lot of our strength, but you can gain a lot by doing strength training. So let's get started with the upper body. And you know, if you're not watching the show every day, try to remember the first strength training exercise I usually do is the bicep curl. Do you know where your biceps are? I'm going to put my feet down flat, sit up nice and straight. You might want to come forward in the chair. Don't lean back. Let's strengthen the upper body so that it will maintain your posture. So you're going to lift those weights right up to your shoulders. How many seconds down? 4 at least. Now on the first movement, you can go up pretty fast, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. A little faster. Up, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 4, up to the shoulders. 1, that's all. If you can count, keep track of it. Up again, and slowly down. This is where you build the strength on that second movement. Try it again. Up. If you want to do 5 seconds or 6 seconds, that's okay. Nothing's going to happen. Nothing bad is going to happen. Let's try it again. Slowly down. Keep the elbows into the body. Let's do one more of these. We should do 8 to 10. The range of repetition is 8 to 12. If you want to do 12, that's fine too. Let's put those weights down. We'll rest just for a minute. push one shoulder forward, then the other, just to loosen up. You've been tensing all of the upper body muscles. And try it again. All right, now, normally we would do 2 sets of everything, but we do 1 set on my show because the show is only half an hour and I like to pack a lot into it. So you just did 1 set of 10, we'll say. Just for the heck of it, try putting 2 weights in one hand, bring that elbow right into your body and lift again. This is my stronger arm, so I don't have to support the forearm. Slowly down. Let's try it again. Now, if it's really too heavy, just do 4. If it's really heavy, just wait for us. I just do 1 weight. So we'll try another one up quickly, and 1, 2, there you go. Try it again. Up, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, we have 2 arms, so we have to do both sides. I like to kind of cross it over a little bit. Elbow into the body for support. You can put your hand here or on your leg, your thigh, up to the shoulder, and 1, 2. How does that feel? I feel like I'm really working. Up to the shoulders. I also do wall push-ups for upper body strength. They're kind of easy and fun. They're comfortable. Up, and we'll show you how to do that one of these days too. Up again. I'm not sure if this is 3 or 4. So we'll do an extra one just in case. So you're going to breathe out as you go up, just, and then slowly down. So that's for the biceps, right? Let's put the weights right here. Now, where are the triceps? Do you know where they are? These are the bis, and these are the triceps. This is loose skin. This is not muscle. This stuff that you can pinch with your fingers. You have to build that muscle up a little bit to fill it out a little bit. So this, unless you're going to have surgery and have that skin removed, there's not too much we can do about that. But in the meantime, let's tighten it a little bit. Maybe build it in size a little bit. That would take some time. All right, so you're going to come forward in your chair. Forward, forward, forward. Great. You're going to put the weights down. You're going to turn them. I like to put 1 foot in front for leverage. Keep your back straight as you come forward. Let's lift out to the sides. Just doing this can be tiring if you're not used to it. And you're going to breathe out as you, oops, and then slowly back down again. Try it again, lifting up. I'm just checking to see if I'm going to hit that table again. And slowly back. Try it again. Keep the back straight and come forward and lift up and slowly down. It tightens the neck. Can you feel that? You're also tightening your abdomen as you do this, which is good. Those muscles get very weak, the abdominal muscles, unless you exercise them. We'll breathe out again. Now, if you're getting tired of breathing out, or it's really uncomfortable, just remember not to hold your breath. Let's try it again. We'll say 5. I'm starting to come up. I can feel it. So let's come forward, and then we'll go up again. There are many different ways to do a tricep strengthener, but this is the way we're doing it today. All right. Can you do one more? We'll do 8 instead of 10. Breathing out. And slowly back. Good. So we've done biceps. You know what they are now. We've done triceps. We have over 600 muscles. So hopefully we can use all of them eventually, right? All right. Now the next thing we're going to do is exercise the shoulders, which are called what? The deltoids. And the trapezius, which is a trapezoid shape across your upper back. So what you're going to do is bring the weights a little in, a little closer to your body. All right, your elbows are bent. And you're going to lift up to chest level and then slowly back. Oh boy, I can feel that. We're definitely going to do some stretches after this. Breathing out and lifting and slowly back down again. How does that feel? I feel like I'm doing something. We're working. Lift up. Straight line across from one elbow to the other, slowly down. Let's go up a little faster. Up, and 1, 2. We're going to do 8 of these. And 5, up. You're tightening your abdomen the whole time. Maybe you don't realize it. Check it out next time. We'll go up, and slowly down, And if I do an extra one, you won't hold it against me, right? Up, slowly down. And if this is really uncomfortable, just stop and wait for us. Let's try another one. Up. And this is the last one, slowly down. I can feel that in the upper back, the shoulders, the arms, the hands, everything. But we've been tightening our neck muscles and our shoulder muscles too. So let's drop the chin right down. Oh boy, doesn't that feel good? And then we'll come back up again. I'd like you to look up at the ceiling. Don't force the head back. So you're kind of on an angle, right? All right, you're going to drop that chin down again. And then we'll lift up to the ceiling. Great. If you want, you can push your chin forward, and that flattens out all of this stuff in here. Just a little tip. And then you're going to turn your head one way. Great. And then we'll go back to the other side. Do you hear any clicking in there? Don't worry too much about it. But if it's painful or really, really uncomfortable, you're going to stop. That's all. Always get your doctor's permission to exercise. Make sure you're in good health. You're strong enough to do it. It's not going to injure anything. And there are many kinds of exercise. There are very few people that can't do anything at all, right? Now we're going to do an ear drop. Good. And then we'll go slowly to the other side. Good. And then we're going to go back. And then back to the other side. That feels pretty good, doesn't it? Great. Now for our fourth exercise, and this might be the last one, we're going to do something called the paddle wheel, and that engages almost all of the upper body. So that's good. We can do it all at one time, but you're going to feel it too. Right away, I'm tightening the abdomen. You don't have to do it consciously. I think it just happens to most of us. So let's put one weight above the other, not resting, right? All right, you're going to lift up, and we're just going to do a paddle wheel. That's all. 2, 3. I can feel everything tighten. 4, and 5, and 6, excuse me, 7, and 8. Now let's rest. Good. All right, now you're going to lift the weights up and do the reverse. Good, wonderful. And we'll say 3 and 4. Oh, my arms are getting so strong and so tired. And 6 and 7 and 8. Let's put those weights down. I'm using 5-pounders. You should try to use at least 2-pounders. 1 pound, you're not going to feel too much unless you're extremely weak. So why don't you start with 2s. After doing the repetitions, if you don't feel any fatigue, and it just feels too darn easy when you're going slowly, you should move up 1 pound or 2. But make a goal for yourself. I'd like everyone to be using 5-pounders. I have 8-pounders also that I use sometimes. So let's grab a little water. Okay, well, let's do something for the lower body now, all right? This is something you can probably do every day when you get up and down. We don't want to sit too much, but sometimes we do at night when we're watching television. I don't put the television on during the day at all because I know I'll see something I like and I'll just want to sit there all day and watch it. So, unless it's something really special, try to keep it off during the day if you can. It's good company too, isn't it? Yes. All right. So to strengthen the lower body and especially your quadriceps, 4 big muscles here that you need to be strong and to keep your balance. It's very easy if you don't do strength training as you age to get off balance and take a fall. So you don't want that to happen. So let's start this way. Just bend those elbows and you're going to lean forward a little bit. See if you can get up without having to push yourself up. And then let's sit down slowly. All right? Now let's cross here and try it. This might be easier. If it's impossible to do, you really need strength training. So keep that in mind. All right, we're going to sit back down again. All right, let's try it again. Up All right. And we're going to go back down again. This is number 3. I'd like to see if you can do 8. I'm sure you would like to see if you could do 8 too. Let's try it again. Up and back down again. All right, let's take just a little breather. And we're going to do 4 more. So it's called a sit-stand. That's what I call it anyway. Really important exercise. This is for getting in and out of a car, getting out of bed, many other things that we do every day. So we're going to come up again. Now, do you feel as though you're getting stronger or you're getting more tired? Keep that in mind. Now, if you can do just 2, it's a start. So just do anything. Try it again. Great. And you'll be surprised if you do it a couple of times, maybe even 3 or 4 times a week when you're starting. But strength training needs to be done at least twice a week, so keep that in mind. I'm going to do 1 more. All right, so you're going to come up, and then we're going to go back down again. All right, let's relax just for a minute. Come forward in your chair, feet apart just a little bit. Now, you don't have to have good posture now. We're just going to come forward. Can you grab your ankles? Try to flatten your back out a little. You'll feel it. You'll feel it at kind of the base of the spine coming forward. All right, now clasp your hands together. We'll do just the opposite. Hello over there. Very gently push back. Good. Doesn't that feel good just to loosen up a little bit? All right, good. And now we're going to just put the heel down and sit up nice and straight. We're not through with the lower body yet, okay? We're just stretching. Keep your back straight as you come forward. Can you feel that stretch in the back of your knee? This is just to loosen us up a little bit. Good. All right. And then we'll come back up. Let's go to the other side. So you're stretching the back of your leg. If you round over like this, it's not a stretch. So keep the back straight. Both hands down. And then come forward. I hope you can feel that. Try to hold a stretch, at least at the beginning, at least 10 seconds. It should be more. Be better to get it up to 20 eventually. And do less. Work a little bit harder, but do less repetitions. You'll find that median place eventually. All right, now, what I'd like you to do is stand up again. Good. I'm going to move the chair back. All right. And we're going to do the squats. The squats, probably not the most popular exercise. It's a little ungainly, but again, we're stretching the quads, and I don't think you can do enough of those. Do you notice what sometimes you see older people, their legs are very thin because they're not moving around as much. They're not walking, and maybe a lot of them aren't doing any strength training either. So the squat is really important. And you're not going to be doing it out in the street. You're going to be doing it in the privacy of your home, right? Just bend those elbows again and bend your knees. That's kind of easy, don't you think? Just stay here for a few seconds. Bounce up and down. Feels like you're doing something, doesn't it? Clasp those hands together and make sure the weight isn't on your heels, but your weight is on the front part of the foot. And you're going to bend those knees and reach forward at the same time. If you need to hold on to the chair, just stay at the side of the chair and bend and stay there at least 10 seconds, right? I know you can feel this. Doesn't require any special equipment. We'll come back up again. Wonderful. We'll relax for a minute. Great. Try it again now. Bend the knees and reach forward. Sometimes, they say we should be sitting back, but I'm a little concerned that you'll start putting your weight on the heel, and that'll throw your balance off too. So let's come up slowly. Good. Great. How does that feel? Very simple. It will strengthen you. It does work, but you have to do it. Try to do it every time you think of it. Not outside, of course, but okay, reaching forward again, bending those knees. Reach. Stay here. Bring those elbows in. Good. Feel the stretch also in your calf muscle. We'll come back up. All right. Arms out straight. Let's bring the elbows back again. We'll do 1 more. If you can do more, you can do less, longer. So we'll just do 4 and we'll stay down there for a good long time. Okay? All right, you're going to bend those knees and you can reach forward again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, how does that feel? Pretty easy, yeah, you can do it. All right, now let's relax the leg a little bit. Holding onto your chair, come to the side of your chair. You're gonna do just a little swing here to stretch the back of the leg. This also stretches the hip out a little bit, back and forth, good. Wonderful. Keep going. I'm not counting at all, by the way. All right. Let's just put that leg down and do the other side, as I said, to loosen up. Wonderful. But we are going to stretch, do a little more stretching too, back and forth. All right. Now the next thing we're going to do to strengthen is called a lunge, lunging. That would be just put one leg forward, bend the knee. Again, you might have to hold on for this one if you're not used to doing it. So just step forward this time. A nice long stride and just bend both knees. So you're getting a stretch in this back leg, aren't you? But I want you to put more of your weight on that front leg. So you're going to come forward. I don't want the knee to be forward of the knee. I'd like it to be over the toe so that you don't see the toe at all. And just see if you can stand there. So remember, if you're strong, you're going to have better balance. Keep that in mind. That's why we do so much of it, right? Especially when you're a senior. So we'll come back. And now step forward, a long stride, bend that front knee. Keep the back leg as straight as you can. If you have to bend that knee, it's okay, because we're concentrating more on the quadricep group, right? Can you let go at all in balance there? Sure you can. Not too bad, right? All right. And then we'll come back up. Let's just do the other side again. Make it a smaller step and just bend, slightly forward, keep the body straight, good. So we're just doing little bounces, and I want you to stay there. Just stay for a few seconds, good. Feels great. Then we'll come back, we'll do one more on the other side. So we're gonna just take a step forward. Again, hold on if you have to. I'm gonna move that forward so I don't have to keep reaching. And just do a bend. I notice my heel is up. I'm going to try to pull the heel down. We've done this stretch before. This is great, especially for the back of the leg. Wonderful. All right, and we'll come back. Now I'd like you to shake that leg out. Shake this leg out a little bit. All right. Now we're going to do our heel lifts. We've done many of them. I really do these every day because I've noticed my balance isn't what it used to be. You can hold on or not. If you can do a couple without holding on, try it. Just get those heels up, 3, 4. The more I do them, the easier it gets. So I can do them without. You can hold on with one hand or 2 hands if you get behind your chair, right? Make sure you have a sturdy, heavy chair, not a chair that moves too easily, right? And up. All right, now you've been contracting that calf muscle. That's the gastrocnemius. It's quite a name, isn't it? So just make sure that you do some stretches. So we'll stretch that calf muscle out, good. And just a couple of easy ones like this, and stay down there, good. How does that feel? Not bad? I think I'm working you kind of hard today, aren't I? All right, now, I would like you to get behind your chair, all right? And I'm going to turn my chair. And we're going to do the calf raises again. So let's do one set. So that would be 1. You can let go with one hand maybe on this one, good. And 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and one more 10. All right, now let's just bend those knees, your feet are flat on the ground, go down as far as you can, and you will notice eventually you will get down farther, closer to the ground. All right, then you're going to come up and then come forward so that the weight is on the ball of your feet, and just lift your heels up and see if you can stay up there for a few seconds, all right? Stay, stay, stay. Let go with one hand, then the other, and then both, even if it's for 2 seconds, okay? Bring that heel down. We're almost at the end. Almost at the end. Good. 2. And so we're stretching. The feet are flat right now, still stretching that calf muscle. All right. Now you're going to come up on half toe again, or just lift the heels. And now you're going to bend those knees, but keep the heels up. And that's a great quadricep strengthener there, right there. Wonderful. All right, then you're going to come back up, put those heels down, and then bend the knees again. Now we're going to do one of our best stretches for the lower body. It stretches both the back of the leg and the front, and it looks like a lunge. Let's try it. You're just going to point that toe and straighten the leg as much as possible. So your toe is on the floor. All right, you're going to bend that front knee, ball of the foot comes down, and then pull the heel down. You're going to feel this in your calf muscle all the way down. Push yourself up straight. So the front knee is bent. Make sure it's not forward like that. Look down. You should be able to see the front of your foot. Nice and straight. Good posture. One arm off. So now we're doing some stretches. How long can you stay here? Maybe we'll stay all day. Who knows? Bring those arms down. Good. Come back up again. Now, other leg, you're going to point. Ball of the foot comes down, and then the calf muscle. We're going to end with this one today, but it's a good one. It really is. And see if you can balance. And I hope you tune in tomorrow, because I have a good show for you tomorrow. I think you're going to find it interesting. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.